All right, guys, welcome. Today we're gonna go over the chapter, the Form A, Chapter 3, Chapter 6 quiz. You have a PDF file on your Week 3 account, and let's just go over it. It's gonna help you to do the actual quiz, the test for this one, and will also be on the final. All right, guys, so let's start with problem number 1. Problem number 1, we have the word is, we have the word of. Remember from the previous video, so the word of, it's identifying the total. The word is identifying the part. All of this, guys, trust me, is just setting it up as the proportion method. If you only seen this video, well, learn it right now, guys. Total, 100% on the bottom, equals the part, in this case is 228, and the percent on the bottom of the part. You could use a calculator, so you cross multiply and you divide. So 100 times 228 divided by 57. 400, well, that's your total. Simple as that. Number 2, again, so we have the word of, we have the word is. The word is, we don't know it, so we're looking for the part in this case. So 425 is your total, 100%. The part, that's your unknown. And the percent, well, it's a percent, guys. It's obvious. So you cross multiply and you divide. Calculator, 425 times 8% divided by 100 equals something. The answer, 34, it would be the part. Simple as that, guys. Trust me, it's just the same over and over and over, repetitive. Number 3, 81 smartphones is, so part of total. Percent, well, the percent. So your total is unknown, leave it alone. 100% on the bottom equals 81. And the percentage we have. Calculator, so 81 times 100 divided by 45. 180, well, that's a total. Next, 4. 12,110 members is, so that's a part of, that's a total. And in this case, we're looking for the percent. So total, 21,625 over 100% equals 12,110. On this case, you don't know the percent. That's your unknown. You cross multiply and you divide. Calculator, 12,110 times 100 divided by 21,625. 56, well, that's your percent. Simple as that, guys. Next, 5. What is 5/16 of a percent of 640? 640, my total, next to the word of, 100% on the bottom, equals a part, well, we don't know it, so that's your unknown. Now, how are you going to deal with 5/16? Just like that, 5 divided by 16, divided first. And that would be the equivalent in a decimal notation. It's easier, guys. So cross multiply and divide. So now we're gonna use 640 times 0.3125 divided by 100 equals 2. Yep, 2 would be our part. Simple as that. Next one, number 6. Find the fractional equivalent of 45%. If you did the homework, you should know what you're doing. They want you to make that into a fraction. Don't skip, make it a decimal. To make it a decimal, we move it twice to the left, so 0.45. So now to write it as a fraction would be 45 out of 100, 2 digits. The goal, even though it doesn't say, but make sure you simplify your fraction. We could divide it by 5, so 9/20 would be the equivalent. You don't trust yourself, you could take out your calculator to divide, and that's the same equivalent. So it's equal to it. Number 7. 36 cars is my part of my total percent. So total, leave it alone. It's our unknown. We always know it's 100%. Equals 36 cars, so that's my part. And 2 1/4. If you can make it in your head, even better. So it's 2.25. You don't know how to do it, guys? Take out your calculator and divide 1 divided by 4. So it's equal to 0.25. Just make sure you put the 2 next to it, or plus 2. So it's equal to 2.25%. Cool? All right. Once you set it up correctly in the proportion method, you cross multiply and you divide. So 36 times 100 divided by 2.25. Gives you a number. Well, that's the answer. That's a total. And so on. Next. So change this percent to a fraction. Same thing. So 48.2. We move the decimal twice to the left. So it's equal to 0.482. Write it like a fraction. So we're going to put it over 1,000. What do you want to reduce by? Maybe for sure by 2. So that would be 241 over 500. And that looks like a prime number. So leave it alone. Next, number 9. 1,096.48 is, so part of total. So your 623 is your total, 100% on the bottom, equals your 1,096 with 48 cents, and we're looking for the percent. That's your unknown. You always cross multiply and divide. Calculator, so 1,096.48 times 100 divided by 623 equals something. Well, that's the percent you're looking for. See guys, they're not that difficult. You could do this. Let's continue. Let's finish it off. We're doing good. 10. 7/8 of a percent. Make it a fraction. If you saw the video on the homework, you should know what I'm talking about. If you forgot, let me show you again. To get rid of a percent means you have to divide by 100. How do we divide? We could put a 1 underneath and we flip it to the reciprocal form. And then we just multiply. 7 times 1, 7. 8 times 100, 800. So your answer would be 7/800. If you're seeing the trick, you just add 2 zeros to the denominator. Yep, simple as that. 11. Word problems. I wanted to get to those. So let's read them carefully because the quiz will be tricky if you don't read them carefully. Well, let's do this, guys, and pay attention. You can do this. Take notes. 11. A stock selling for $56 per share pays 9% dividend. Find the dividend per share. They're using different vocabulary, different jargon, but it's still the same part total percent. Isn't $56 our total? Yep, yes it is. Isn't 9% what you're looking for? Yep. So we're looking for the part. Oh well, so let's look for the part. Cross multiply and divide. So 56 times 9 divided by 100. $5 with 4 cents. You're like, that little? Well, yeah, but imagine if you have 1,000, million, bunch of shares of that stock. Well, then you can make money. 12. A retailer must collect 6 3/4 for sales tax. The sales tax for the month is equal to $12,379 with 50 cents. What amount? Find the amount of sales for that month. So make sure you don't confuse it, guys. 12,000 is not your total. That's your part. That's a part of sales tax they collected. So my $12,379 with 50 cents is my part. You're looking for the total. That's your unknown. What percent is that? That 6 3/4. If you make it a decimal, way easier, 6.75. So once it's set up correctly, cross multiply and divide. Nothing to it, guys. So 100 times 12,379.50 divided by 6.75. Press enter. It gives me the $183,400. What's that? Total sales they collected or they made in that month. Cool? All right, next one, 13. An electric scooter is offered at 21% off. Make sure you read carefully. Off. That means the store is giving you that amount. So it will be a discount in there. All right. So the retail price of it is $220. Find the discount and the sale price of the scooter. On the quiz and the final, I'm just gonna go for the sale price. So forget about the discount. Let's just do it like we could. So $220 is the total price of that item. That's 100% of it. What's a part? I don't know. They didn't give it to you guys. That's your unknown. What percent did the store give you? 21. So the whole item, without a discount, you gotta pay 100% of it. But if 21% is off, well, you could subtract it, and that means that we're responsible for paying 79%, and that will give us the price of what's the price of it? What's the sale price? So cross multiply and divide. So calculator, 220 times 79 divided by 100 give us the fabulous amount of $173.80. That would be the sale price. If you want to subtract that from 220